friends, welcome. So, we're going to make vegan friendly pot pie. So, come on in. I'm Tamia, um, one of the peer supporters of Be Well Friends, partnering today with Basically Wonderful and with Peer Support Space to bring you this vegan friendly pot pie. So come on in. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my home. So we are starting with making our base, and it's going to be out of potatoes. So our potatoes have already been pre-cooked. We use the red potatoes in a bag, and so we're going to come over here. If you have your kitchen shears, you can cut them right in the pot or mash them and slice them. So that's what we're going to start off with. We have about 8, and we're just going to cut them in half. They're already nice and cooked all the way through, and we're not even going to take the skin off of them. We're going to add just a little bit of our veggie broth, and we're going to add some coconut milk. Well, you all can't see me, can you? So if you don't already have your items, get them. And we're not measuring, we're just adding it enough to be able to coat so that they have something to simmer in. And even though they're already cooked, we're going to just turn our oven on just so we can help the process. There we go. Get that potato off of there. Lay these there on the side. All right, perfect. And we're going to add a little bit of coconut milk. Don't have to add it all, just a little bit. Just enough. So it gets nice and creamy when we mush it. Now, if you have a potato masher, use your potato masher. And take mine out. Or you could also use a fork, or I'm going to use just to mush it. All we're doing is mushing our potatoes. You can also blend if you want to speed up the process. Then you can also use your blender or your food processor. There we go. So we're going to get a nice, kind of creamy base for our pot pie. And then we'll also have some potatoes left over. All of your potatoes in there, nice and mushy. And I know you can't see in the pot. I guess I should bring it over here. Let me bring you closer. All right, my oven is ready. Bring you closer so you can see in our pot here. And we're just mushing down our potatoes. Just mushing them a little bit. Gonna let that sit. Get our nice creamy base. And as I said, this process can be sped up if you can mush it this way too. This process can be sped up If you use your blender, then it'll be one and done. So you have the option whether you want to mush them yourself or whether you want to use your blender, your food processor, and mash up your potatoes. And you also have the option, if you want to peel, then you can peel them. I see another one in there. I want to get them all nice and mushed up. And it's up to you if you want to use different potatoes. The other option that we have for the creamy base, there you go, can't see. The other option that we have for the creamy base is we have the option of using cauliflower. Bring you back here a little bit. You still see everything. So you have the option of using cauliflower as well. You have the same benefit. So if you want a lower carb version, then you can go with the cauliflower. All right. So this is, everything else is easy breezy. This was the most involved process. And so we're gonna season this a little bit. So whatever your seasonings are, here are, see, all of my seasonings that I like to use. And I just sprinkle. So a little bit of thyme. Can't see that. A little bit of thyme. Sprinkle that in there. A little bit of onion powder. Right. Just a little bit of basil. And just for me, a little kick, a little dash of cayenne, just a little dash. You can have a very small sprinkle. A bit of sea salt. And I always like to put it in my hand. 1 dip, 2 dip, 3. A little bit of black pepper. It's always okay to add whatever else you need to add. I'm not going to use the turmeric. Put a little bit of ground cumin, just a little bit. A sprinkle. I'm going to add a little bit of our vegetable broth. Tops all the way off. Pour around. And I want to add my vegan butter. I didn't take that out. I'm going to get that. Vegan butter helps. A little bit of the vegan butter. It helps with the cream. And it also helps to make sure that you have seasoned everything properly. So I just have a little dollop. And yeah. So while that's cooking, we have a nice creamy roux going. It's almost like a soup base. Okay, the consistency. Base going on there. Put all those spoons to the side. I didn't plan what to do with the spoons. Oh goodness. Okay, and I have a zoom feature, so I don't want to keep moving the camera, but you all will see when we pour it. We're gonna add our vegetables in. Whatever vegetables you want to use. I have the California mix. Our vegetables are already cooked. You may have to add some more broth. So vegetables, add those in. Put this in the sink. Now, mix that in. We're gonna add our chickpeas. Cooked, already cooked. Gonna add our chickpeas. All right, we still have a nice creamy base. So I have a nice creamy base. This also looks like a little soup. See if y'all can see it. Nice creamy base, nice creamy base. You can't see that. Bring you a little closer. Nice creamy base. All right. So that part is done. And I like to add a little onion. So we already have a little onion over here cut up. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of onion in there. And your onion can be pre-cut. If you're cooking with me, your onion can be pre-cut already. And so we're gonna continue to let that simmer while we get our layers ready. Now, for the pie part, we're gonna use these Grands Southern Home Style biscuits. So if you look on the ingredients, it says that it does not have any milk products in it. So we're gonna go ahead and use these, but I would say always read your label. Always read your label. There are other biscuits. Opening biscuits always frightens me. So there are other biscuits that you could order and use, or there's a very simple one. I may do a part 2 where you can make it yourself from scratch. Okay. So we're gonna open these the way my mom used to. Oh my God. It opened on its own. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. It scared me too. Biscuits are so frightening. They're so, I don't know why. They're so scary. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're gonna take one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. I'm gonna lay it. And then, all right, so I have one left over. So, we're gonna press it. Oh, you can't see me. I did not plan this part. We're gonna call this, you do not have to be a chef in order to eat well, okay? So we're just gonna press them down in the muffin pan, down inside, and, oh, that came apart. So you're gonna just press them down, and we're gonna line the sides, all right? Down, flatten and line the sides. Okay, we flatten and it may come out a little better. We're gonna turn this down because it's bubbling. We don't need anything to bubble. It's already done, so we're gonna turn that down to low. Down to the sides. All right. So this is a muffin pan of 6. This is a muffin pan of tearing up stuff, y'all. So I'm really pressing the muffins. So as you see, it kind of lines the pan. There you go. All right, so that's how they're in there. Now you're going to have some mixture left over, and that is okay. Try to make sure I put everything in there. And so we're just gonna scoop it. Now, I'm gonna scoop and fill. And you can even get a smaller scoop and fill. And of course, this will be the time that you add in your chicken. Goes in the pot in place of the chickpeas. Remember, your chicken should already be seasoned. And you're going to have some mixture left over. That is okay. And you just scoop, 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 scoop inside. Now I have one or two left over. Let's see if I can use my other pan for that. Yeah, all right. So that one load over. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so y'all scoop. So we have a lot of mixture left over. We're gonna put this in the oven. And we're gonna bake it. Okay, I'm gonna use my oven mitts. I'm gonna be a good example. Oven mitts. And it's gonna go in the oven, and we're gonna cook. Now, we have, how many biscuits do I have? Looks like I have 2 biscuits left over. Okay, I'm gonna get creative. I have another little pan here. I'm gonna see if it's enough to line this with. So I have 2 biscuits left over. This was not planned. We're gonna roll with it, okay? So, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna line the rest of this pan. I'm gonna put the rest of my mixture in the pie pan, all of it. All of it, I'm gonna put, well, not all. We're gonna have some mixture left over, okay? So I'm just letting you know in advance. All right, so, the timer, it cooks for about 20 to 35 minutes. So I'm gonna spread these last 2 biscuits kind of over the top a little bit. It's not gonna cover all of them, and that's okay. It's gonna kind of sit over the top a little bit, but that's what we're gonna do with these remaining biscuits. Okay, so I literally just put it in the pie pan, and y'all can't see it, and I just put it on top, and I'm also gonna put that in the oven. cook. So the other one's in there maybe 2 minutes. So they're gonna cook. They're gonna cook about 20 minutes. So sorry, it took us a little long to get started. We're gonna put that to the side, let them cook. Let's set the timer for 20 minutes. Our directors say 25, don't they? Okay. We're gonna set them for 25 minutes, but we're gonna check them at 20. All right, so we're cleaning up, we're throwing the stuff away, and while that's cooking, we're gonna have a glass of wine. Nah. While that's cooking, we are going to do our parfait. Let me just clean up. Put my vegan butter back up because we're done. We're not using this. We're gonna do our parfait and our little side salad, okay? So, for the parfait, my darling, can you see? Let's see. There we go. So, for the parfait, let's move this over here. This is next. It's literally just layering whatever fruit you want to use. Oh, I'm in the way. Whatever fruit you want to use, we're going to use that fruit. We have the blackberries here and our granola or our walnuts. Then these seasoning. This is for our salad. And we're gonna start with, now, this is coconut yogurt, and I have almond, dark chocolate almond. So whatever yogurt flavor you want to use for your parfait, and whatever fruit you want to use, you go for it. We're gonna make a little swirl here. So, start with vanilla. You just have fun with it. Scoop and put it in there. Then, a layer. With my granola, let's see if I can open it. Should have been open, huh? Okay. Granola. Just sprinkle a little bit in there. And then a layer of my fruit. In this case, it's blackberry. And then you just keep going. Now, the next layer I'm going to use is chocolate. I don't mind my yogurt mixing. If you want to use a different spoon, go ahead. That does not bother me. So now it's the chocolate layer. Scoop and layer. You can put as little or as much as you want. And the granola. Uh-oh. I got some on the side of the glass. It's okay. Brings character. A little bit of granola. All right. You see, you got different layers going on there. And now I'm going to put more yogurt. And just scoop. You keep going until you get to the top. More blackberries. If you want to cut them, you can. And chocolate. And I'm gonna add a little more granola, and you just keep layering it. Berries till you get to the top, or until you get to the top, or until you run out. A little bit of berries. Add your yogurt on top. This is non-dairy yogurt. Parfait. We add a little more granola. And the good thing, you fill it to the top, all the way to the top. And look, we have more chocolate left over. We're going to top it off. And we're gonna put more. And the good thing is you can have a snack while you wait. We're gonna have a snack while you wait. A yogurt snack. Why not? I'm gonna eat it anyway. Alright, you can add a little more granola or walnuts, it's up to you. Maybe you want to use black walnuts, I use granola. I'm going to wipe off the rim, so it's nice and clean. And then our parfait is ready. And our parfait can sit. You put it in whatever cup you want to put it in. Your parfait is ready. We're gonna make our little salads. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. You don't even have to cover it. Put it in the fridge. All right. So parfait is in the fridge. We're cleaning up, moving to the side, throwing everything away that we don't need. Okay, let's start some water for the dishes. And we're gonna get our little salad ready. We still have some time left. Let's check. Okay, so our pot pies are cooking. They're cooking rather well. Little bit. I'll show y'all so you can see what I see. They're cooking. Oh, you can't see that, but they're in there, they're cooking. So, all right. So now, we're gonna do our little side salad. Only about 15 minutes left. Side salad. Now, we're just gonna use, so this is romaine that I already had. I like to take my romaine lettuce and kind of break it apart and put it in jars, mason jars in the fridge to preserve it. So whatever your lettuce is that you're using, go for it, okay? A little bowl off to the side. You have a little bit of your romaine lettuce. This is already just kind of washed and pulled apart. Put a little bit of romaine lettuce. A little bit of, just a few little slithers of onion, red onion, if you do red onion. We have some great tomatoes here, where you can have them whole or you can just slice them. You want to use the cutting board. That's what I should use as a good example, is the cutting board. Just one little slice of the grape tomato. Organic if you can get it. It's about 3 grape tomatoes for, I like grape tomatoes. If you want to use any peppers, I have mini peppers, yellow, red, orange. You could sprinkle that on or leave it plain. I want to go simple today, so I'm not going to put them on there. And your seasoning, literally, I just do a little bit of onion powder, a light drizzle, sprinkle of basil, sprinkle of pepper, and a very, very slight dash of, this is sea salt. Then, this is my favorite. So, for my dressing, fresh lemon, squeeze over my tomato basil, my romaine basil, and then extra virgin olive oil. I use the capful, little drizzle, 1 drizzle, 2 drizzle, and our side salad is done. It is done. It is done. And everything else looks nice too. So we're gonna clean up, and in a minute we're gonna be ready to eat. So lemon, we're gonna put that away. I'm gonna put that away in a little bag. I'm gonna clean up the rest of the kitchen, or put it in the, what is this? The dishwasher. Brain is going blank. And so by the time we get finished kind of clearing this up, I'm gonna move y'all back a little bit. Our food should be ready, y'all. Our food should be ready. Now, I'm actually gonna take the rest of this onion and these tomatoes, and I'm gonna put them in here, and I'm gonna make like a salad for the week, so that all I have to do is dump it out. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to I'm gonna repurpose the chickpea bowl, and we're gonna do that because that way we can save and repurpose this lettuce for something a little later. We can have a salad for the rest of the week. Okay. Press it down in this bowl. So, here's the deal with your salad in a jar. Hopefully I can get it all in here. You know what? I can put the rest of the salad over here with the tomatoes. All right. With your salad in a jar, let me check this. Okay. By the time we finish this, it's gonna be ready. We're gonna pour the bottom with olive oil. And we're gonna sprinkle some seasoning in there as well. We're making a little salad so we can have for the rest of the week. And we're gonna give basil. I'm gonna do basil, a little bit of basil. And dash salt and pepper. And we're gonna get that lemon back out and squeeze a little bit of lemon at the bottom. Sorry, y'all, I just had this thought since we are cleaning up, and in this way, our lemon will be used, and we can throw it away. So we're gonna squeeze this lemon, the bottom, and then we're gonna be done with the lemon. Getting lemon everywhere. Now, if you have a squeezer, lemon juicer, then that's great. So we're done with the lemon. And this is gonna go at the bottom. This is our, if you take a look at it, this is our ready-made salad dressing. Those tomatoes that we just got finished with and didn't use, we're gonna put them at the bottom. And these peppers that we didn't use, we're gonna put those in our jar as well. And these onions, because that's gonna be a part of our salad later this week. We're gonna put, oh nice, that's ready. Some hemp seed. And then we're gonna put our lettuce. With your salad in the jar, it's important that your greens go at the top so they're not wilted. Okay? So now we have our salad in a jar ready, so we have something good to eat the rest of the week. And we cleaned up this. So that goes in. We have onions left over. We're gonna put onions in this container here. They're already cut up, so we're gonna save our onions. And put the top on that. The rest gonna go in the sink or the dishwasher. And let's take out our, I know it's not time yet, but mine seem to be cooking fast. I don't know how y'all's are cooking, but mine seem to be ready. So let's do the great reveal. All right. See what we got here, people. See what we got here. Done. Let's take a look. Can you see? All right. So we're done. We're done. We have 2 versions of our pot pie here. Let's take it out. Let's see. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. I'm a novice. All right. Let me bring you back. We're not so close. So, get our little plate out here. Have our romaine lettuce, and let's see that we can get it out with a fork. All right, it just kind of pops out there. See, you got your little mini pot pie, and you got your, bring you closer, you got you a little mini pot pie, and you got you a little salad here, and then if you wanted a bigger chunk, then you got a bigger chunk over on this side. So let's see if we can show the 2 versions, right? So if you want to serve the bigger version, no, I think I need a spatula. Nope, I need a serving spoon. That's what I need. All right. So we're gonna scoop it out. This spoon here. Bring a little other pie closer. Okay. Don't grab it with your hands. It was hot. I needed to use the oven mitts. So I'm gonna scoop. Oh goodness. Okay. So the other one is a little messy, just letting y'all know. All right. And it's really a biscuit with vegetables. But you can kind of, line them around it to make it look a little more delectable. So that's what I'll do. So y'all can kind of see it. Okay. So these are the 2 versions. And then, of course, our parfait is in the fridge. And we have our parfait. So here are the options. Your dinner is served, madame and sir. Okay, so here's your pot pie and your parfait. Bon appetit, cha-cha. Yum, yum, yum. All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you. It took a little longer. It took 45 minutes from beginning to end. We're gonna sit down and have a little bit to eat. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope yours turned out well. Let us know in the comments how it went, and let's and let's eat. All right, everyone, be well. Thank you for joining me today.